about to make drinking water illegal at the rate you're guzzling it down.
If you're about to launch into one of your
You're wrong. Just wrong. Medicine, stim packs, the antibiotics.
Not enough.
You can't take antibiotics for fatigue, Hogarth. You're putting us all at risk of antibiotic-resistant superbugs.
You've been talking to some chumps in bioscience, haven't you? This conversation has gone on too long. I have to have a nap. This is through all this again.
No! Hogarth! Just forget it. I've got important work to do.
I'm simply trying
Hey
to
there.
Ah, so, your father's father, are you? Interesting. You're a little younger than I imagined, but I suppose that's to be expected. Ah, sorry about that. Little joke. You see, your son is known as father, so as his parent, you'd be...
I get it.
Oh, silly me, of course you do. I suppose you'll be wanting to hear all about what we do here at Robotics. My name is Hilda Hughes. I'm Division Head. That means I get to oversee the most exciting and important division in all of the Institute, no matter what the other directors might say. Any of the synths you see above the surface have been made here, from basic Gen 1s right up to the super advanced Gen 3s. Any questions?
What was all that about?
You mean before you got here? That was just my husband being, well, not his usual self. He's been very ill lately. He's terrified he's going to die at any moment, but that somehow sleeping in bed means he'll come back to life. He drinks so much water and, oh, I shouldn't be bothering you about this. I'm sure you've got lots of questions about robotics.
What do you do around here?
I run the whole thing, but as division head, I get to devise my own experiments from time to time. I've got one in the works right now that I'm really excited about. Aha! I've just had a great idea. Why don't I get you to help me with it? My experiment is missing a vital piece of tech. I need someone to nip up to the surface and pick it up for me.
I'm interested. What is it you need?
I'll try to keep it as simple as possible for you. Not that I'm saying you're stupid, I just don't want to take up too much of your time. Alright, here goes. I don't know how familiar you are with the history of the Institute. Most of what you might have heard is misinformation. I've always been especially interested in one particular part of the Institute's history, the Prototype Synth Project. About 100 years ago, the Institute was building synths which had real personalities. 2 synths were built. One was allowed to develop its own personality. The other was imprinted with pre-war personality. When I found this out, it got me thinking. How many of these personalities did CIT create before the war? Would it be possible for us to access them? I dug out the old files and built a chair which would allow a user to use some of the personality inputs. The problem is, I can't get the old tech to work with our current hardware. I need a piece of software which only exists on the surface. There's a place on the surface called the Memory Den, which does almost exactly what I want to do. If you can download as much information as you can from their computers, that would help me so much.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm terribly sorry, but I can't risk my research on anything but 100% commitment. Come back when you're ready to do that.
The synths are treating you well, I hope?
Doctor,
Ah, it's you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our synths may have caused for you on your way here. They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity, and they have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and Institute interests, most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us, then?
I'm thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide to stay. It would mean a great deal to Sean. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to Sith, please let me know.
Decisions are important. I tend to think of robotics as the first among equals.
Hey, Doc.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third generation events are a true breakthrough. A culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
What makes them superior?
The list of improvements is exhaustive. I can talk for an hour and still not cover all of it. Imagine what you could accomplish if you could live without fear of hunger or disease. Imagine what you could create if you could spend every waking moment of your life as you saw fit, with no need of sleep. Like I said, a momentous time.
I don't know if you know this, but I've increased synth responsiveness by a point.
Doc,
We're quite